Welcome back to the channel, which is Alpha Zulu, Zulu Kilo Gaming here, with another video, full flight video. We're going to be flying from Hamilton down to Wellington, Jetstar flight 2776. We just parked up here at Hamilton. This fellow over here looks like he's having a good morning. There's our aircraft over there. It's pretty windy, just your typical New Zealand weather. So make sure that active sky is up and running. Make sure we're using active sky for our weather. Thing. Weather might probably glitch out a little bit, but nevertheless, there's some pretty strong winds. But without further ado, let's get into the aircraft. So I did a flight earlier this morning from Auckland down to Wellington. That old dumb me forgot to record the landing, so this is my redemption video. Good morning, kind sir. Let's jump into the aircraft. Okay, so go up, do the good stuff. So batteries 1 and 2, and then external power. Captain. So yeah, just a friendly reminder again, I'm not a real world pilot, so some of the procedures that I'm probably doing it probably isn't correct, but nevertheless. Okay. Come down here and we'll load up our flight plan.
Runway awareness, okay. Meters.
JSD 2776 departing Hamilton, destination Wellington, alternate Auckland. Cool. We'll go to our init page, init request. If I'm going to put it page where we are JSD 2776. Cost index, what was our cost index? I'm just going to ramp up the old trusty flight plan. Cruise index 9. Flight level 300. Alright, so that's line on reference. Actually, we'll call up full clearance now, but we'll get the ADIS. Hopefully the ADIS is working today. Sometimes I want to take more.
Information Juliet. Hamilton Airport, information Juliet, 1814 Zulu, landing and departing runway 36 right, transition level 150, advise on initial contact you have information Juliet. Hamilton Airport, information Juliet, 1814 Zulu, landing and departing runway 36 right,
We have got it. go. 030 F4 16 degrees UMH1014. So I've got information Juliet at least. Okay, so we're going to be taking the 36 right, Bidco 1. Departure 36 right, Bidco 1. From the drop T transition. And then for Wellington, the arrival will be using the Ducker 4 Alpha minus 34. Sweet, we'll take a scroll through that, see if we need securities. Oh yep, we've always got 1. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I've flown this route so many times, so this does make sense to me. That looks good, so we can go ahead and pop it into the secondary. I was going to use GSX to load up today, but I really cannot get stuffed, so I'm just going to do a quick load. Only graph instant. There we go. Dismiss, send to the blue. Do our front load sheets. So was that 10304? Temperature is 16. QNH 101. And we'll calculate that. Numbers. So we've got 128 V1, VR 129, V2 133. Transition altitude 13,000. Thrust reduction is 1,630 feet. Flaps 3 down 0 to 9. Flex to 10 from 50. No, 58. So we'll set that to the blue. So that's pop that. Go ahead and get our Wi-Fi groups. Hamilton Ground, good morning, just 2776. We have information Quebec. We would like to request IFR clearance to Wellington.
Jetstar 2776, Hamilton Ground. Expect runway 36 right, Bidco 1 departure, with a drop transition. Squawk 2261.
Runway 3, expect runway 36 right, with
Negative, Squawk 2261.
Bidco 1 departure with the drop transition. Squawk 2261, Jetstar 2776.
Jetstar 2776, read back correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
had a bit of a brain fart there, but nevertheless. Okay, so our squawk was 2261. 2261. And the aircraft is looking happy now. Cool.
Jetstar 2776, read that correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
We will call you back when we're ready for engine start, Jetstar 2776. Cool. So we'll put that right up to our cruising altitude of 30,000 feet. Cool. So it's all sorted. Really good. Okay, you can go away now. We don't need you anymore. Operations. Radio Cho, or best engine start. Hamilton Tower, Jetstar 2776, we would like to request engine start.
Jetstar 2776, engine start approved. Call when ready for taxi.
We will call when we're ready to taxi, Jetstar 2776. Okay, let's go ahead and fire up the engines. Turn that on. Get it myself. Start up the IPU. Because without the APU, we won't be starting any engines. Mine is just aircraft transferring over to the APU from the CPU. That's That's actually one thing I need to fix up. Need to adjust. So instead of our okay, sorry about that. Don't know how it happened, but where was I? Oh, yeah, we're changing that to Hamilton for our return. Cool. Okay, looks like we're ready to go. We've got engine clearance. I think we've got engine clearance. Yeah, we did. Okay. Cool. Start up engine 2. I don't know, my recording software has been a bit funny this morning. It tends to have a mind of its own and most just stop recording. So I haven't got anything else to do with it, nevertheless. That particular issue on. Okay, engine 2's alive. Start up engine 1. Okay, so we got both engines alive. Go ahead and turn the ignition off. Speed back to arm. All that back to max. Turn the APU off. Engines will be now providing the aircraft with air conditioning and power. So we'll turn the pump through. Oh my god, I set up that split. So, we're down 9. Oh, there we go. Down 9. And then flaps through. Cool. So just gotta wait for that cabin through. Okay, go ahead and call up for our taxi clearance. Hamilton ground, Jetstar 2776, we are ready to taxi.
Jetstar 2776, runway 36 right, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 36 right, taxi via Alpha, Jetstar to 2776. So we've got the A-OK.
Jetstar 2776, contact Hamilton Tower 126.8. Have a good morning.
Over to Hamilton Tower 126.8, Jetstar to 2776. Thank you, you have a good morning too.
Jetstar 2776, you're welcome.
How you doing? And are we moving? Yes we are. No we're not. I think we still have the chops on. And what? Oh, haha. My foot brakes wrong. Okay, nevertheless, we're going out. Alright. Just down straight like this. was wondering, I was like, why is my plane not moving? The parking brake's off and everything, but it turns out that I'm using one of my throttle levers on my Velocity 1 flight stick for my brakes, and it was actually pushed all the way forward. So yeah, so that happened. But anyway, we're moving. Hamilton Tower, Jetstar 2776, we are ready for departure.
Jetstar 2776, backtrack runway 36 right. Pull when ready for
Approaching
departure.
36 right.
Backtrack runway 36 right, all call and ready for departure, Jetstar 2776. Okay, we'll go ahead and turn that on and turn that on. Put the power into it, put a bit of oomph in. It's a little bit of a hill to get up to the runway. I love the sound of the IA.
On runway 18 left. 1,000 meters remaining.
So yes, that audio that you can hear, that's runway advisory system.
The cabin is now secure for takeoff, and the cabin crew are now performing the
Cheers mate. We do a flight control test, so full right, full left, full forward, full back, left rudder, right rudder, hill. Always get those little stutters. Okay, we'll switch on power up and we will I think the reason why my recording, the NVIDIA Shadow Play stopped recording all those times is because my folders were probably too full with recorded video, so I cleared the folder out, so we should be alright now. So we'll just turn around here. Yeah, so for you that don't know, Hamilton Airport is my local
Approaching 36 right. On runway 36 right.
airport. Hamilton being the largest inland city in the North Island of New Zealand. Tower. Hamilton Tower, Jetstar 2776, we are ready for departure.
Jetstar 2776 Hamilton Tower, runway 36 right, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 36 right, Jetstar 2776. Okay, we've got the AOK, turn the chrono on. Running lights. Okay, let's boogie. Engine stabilised. Manflex 58 SRS nav order for us.
Jetstar 2776, contact Hamilton departure 123.8.
Over to 123.8, Jetstar 2776. Hamilton departure, good morning, Jetstar 2776, we're at flight level 1500, climbing flight level 6000.
Jetstar 2776, Hamilton departure, identified, climb to 15,000 feet.
Climb to 15,000 feet, Jetstar 2776. Okay. Nice old wing view right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has not yet switched off the fasten seatbelts. Please remain seated and keep your seatbelt fastened. Once the captain has switched off the seatbelt sign, you're free to move around the cabin. Please keep your seatbelt fastened wherever you are seated. In just a moment, we'll be coming through the cabin to begin our in-flight service, starting off with pre-purchase mode, followed by our in-flight menu selection. If you'd like something that you agree with, have a look through your Jetstar menu in your seat. You're welcome to pay with all major credit card and debit cards, Visa or MasterCard system. If you use your Jetstar MasterCard, you'll get a 10% off. Just have your card ready and keep in mind that we may ask you for further ID. Alcoholic beverages are only available from purchase from your company. You're unable to consume any alcohol in your pool, including duty-free. Please save it and enjoy it at your destination.
So the cabin announcements that you can hear in the background there, it's actually a feature for the Phoenix A320. So there's actually a Discord server that you have to join called, I think it's cabin announcements for Phoenix. But I forgot the name of the link. But there you can get what you would call it, the cabin announcements for the Phoenix. There's some YouTube video tutorials out there. So whatever livery you have in the Phoenix Manager, and you download specific sound packs for that airline, whatever livery you get, the sound packs will activate, which is pretty cool. But I don't really spend most of my time in the cabin, mainly up the front flying the plane, but I switch to the cabin view every now and then. Nice to use. But anyway, let's get back to the flight deck. So we're past 10,000 feet, so go ahead and go to the lines. 10,000 seconds.
Jetstar 2776, contact New Zealand Centre 119.2.
Over to 119.2, Jetstar 2776.
Negative, New Zealand Centre on 119.2.
119.2 for Jetstar 2776.
Negative, New Zealand Centre, I'm on 190.2.
Yes, that's what I just said.
New Zealand Centre, Jetstar 2776. Good morning, through 13,700 feet for 15,000 feet.
Jetstar 2776, New Zealand Centre, identified. Climb to flight level 300.
Climb to flight level 300, Jetstar 2776. I'll tell you what, beyond ATC really knows how to test my patience sometimes. But nevertheless, we're up in the air tracking along. Switch that over to the airport. So yeah, no, this is a real short flight. The flight itself is just around half an hour. Nice and short. Well, I have done a few long haul flights in the past. I just prefer to do short hauls. I'll probably do the odd long haul every now and then. I might even do a video one day. But I think the longest flight I've ever done would have been about, I think it was about 17 hours. And that was from New York to Auckland. So what I do is I'd load the aircraft up, take off, settle that one, go to bed, wake up the next day and have fun. But I'm actually going to take a break from flight airliners and probably do some mission-based activities through, say, Teachers AI, using their SkyOps. Pretty cool feature where you can like request certain missions, so you can do cargo missions, you can do search and rescue, or VIPs. So I'll probably do a lot of content for that and take a break from flying for it. But don't get me wrong, I love the line flying, but it's just good to mix things up again. And I'm still yet to get my hands on Go Fish from Parallel 42. I can take the bush plane or the Kiwi helicopter out to the lakes, the rivers, and go for a bit of a fish and see what we can catch. Nonetheless, there won't be much to see on the way down to Wellington. The other distance there, out here, we've got Mount Ruapehu and Tongariro table over here. So they're pretty much covered. It's going to be pretty cloudy on the way down, so there won't be much to see. So I'll talk to you guys when we at our top of the set for Wellington. Okay, welcome back. We're now at our top of the set for Wellington. The aircraft is all been set up for our approach. We just got cleared for our descent. We should be down on the ground pretty shortly. pretty wild down here in Wellington. Because I know when I done the flight from Auckland down to Wellington this morning, when I got on final, I got a wind shear alert and had to do a go around. So we're just seeing if we'll reinitiate that, because I did not get that on videos, which kind of pissed me off. But anyway, he's hoping we don't run into any issues.
New Zealand 119 Mike, New Zealand Centre, expect idler tree Alpha, runway 25.
Expect idler tree Alpha, runway 25, New Zealand 119 Mike.
New Zealand 091 Lima, Gusty Tree Bravo, runway 35, report ready for descent.
Gusty Tree Bravo, runway 35, ready for descent, New Zealand 091 Lima.
New Zealand 091 Lima, descend to flight level 120.
Descent to flight level 120, New Zealand 091 Lima.
So around this time in the morning, it gets real busy at ATC. Well, the morning commuters and traffic out and about. I have to admit though, Wellington on a very windy day is pretty fun. It's a real challenging approach to Wellington. It's real windy, but I'm always up for a challenge and test out my skills.
New Zealand 334 Mike, wards 4 Charlie, runway 34, report ready for descent.
Wards 4 Charlie, runway 34, ready for descent, New Zealand 334 Mike.
New Zealand 334 Mike, descend to 10,000 feet, QNH 1007.
Descent to 10,000 feet, New Zealand 334 Mike.
Too low, terrain.
Wellington Tower, Jetstar 2776, we are going around.
Jetstar 2776, go around. Fly runway center line, maintain 2,000 feet.
Fly runway heading to 3,000 feet, Jetstar 2776.
Jetstar 2776, contact Wellington approach 119 at decimal tree, speak soon.
Wind shear, wind shear, wind
Here
shear.
we go again. Bloody Wellington, man.
Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear. Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear.
All aircraft be advised. Information Yankee now current. QNH 1007.
Minimum 300. $200.
Good.
Flight slow. Flight slow.
40,
Too
30,
low, terrain.
20, retard.
New Zealand 884 Lima, runway 34, line up and wait. Line up and wait. Runway 34, New Zealand 884 Lima.
900 meters remaining.
Jetstar 2776, exit right at Alpha 4.
Exit right at Alpha 4 Jetstar 2776.
Oh, glad we got on the ground. It was a bit of a rough landing, but we got there in the end. Apologies if you can hear the TV in the background.
New Zealand 884 Lima, Wellington Tower, wind 010 at 22 runway 34, cleared for takeoff. Traffic 1 mile final, no delay. Runway 34 cleared for takeoff, no delay. New Zealand 884 Lima. Jetstar 2776, contact ground 121.9er.
Ground 121.9er Jetstar 2776.
Wellington ground, Jetstar 2776, we are taxiing to the gate.
Jetstar 2776, welcome to Wellington. Stay parking or advise if need assignment.
Taxi to gate 22.
Jetstar 2776, gate 22 taxi via Alpha, Bravo 7 Bravo, Quebec.
Gate 22 via Alpha, Bravo 7 Bravo, Quebec, Jetstar 2776.
Finally got there in the end, didn't we? Just your typical windy day in Wellington. Second attempt, I was like, oh no. hopefully we'll make it, otherwise we'll be diverting back to Hamilton, but we got there in the end, so the passengers will be relieved. Oh, welcome to Wellington. We're on the ground now, which is good. They should have been turned off at the runway. So I've probably just given all the ground crew fucking radiation. Alright. We'll disembark the aircraft and then we'll call it from there.
Boarding requested.
Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Sorry I haven't been talking much through it, especially on the final approach, and just had to try and concentrate on the go-arounds, but like I said, we got there in the end, so yeah. There's some relieved passengers and probably some very messy passengers too. So, just your typical day in a windy Wellington. Alright, catch you guys up. See you in the next video.